want to tell me fellow guests, plenty thank you for joining me today. I want to tell me Salone people and thank you where they listen to we and we get for them for listening to we after the live program, both Salone and worldwide. This conversation may take from the point of view, say, I don't get experience with census and how would they use them for run elections. Census, yes, a development tool. Democracy also, they go with development because outside democracy, no day, development no day. And in all of those things, we need transparency in everything we do. They like it today, Salone Day at some kind of a crossroads where we census, we electoral systems, and the institution then way for guarantee fairness, all the under strain, serious strain. And whilst we demand accountability from the government itself, we not forget, say, the press, the opposition, and some of us as citizens, we self not help the situation. Because if we're not silent, we bring sensationalism kind side, and then we get what we call selective outrage. We get waiting with the Allah for when different thing we will say, no, that one not to me business. But when it comes to some other aspect, they will start for shout. So now, having said all of that, I want to go further for look into the whole from census to elections, who say the connection then they. Now, we start with cartography. Cartography now how for map the country accurately, who's area by area. Kube, almost people then did it. They map that area, they small. You can up by Kuton Road, almost people then did it. Tego St. John, Tego all over the country, spread them all over, area by area, then therefore map them small by population. Then we come to the census in self now. Because after they don't map, they therefore can count almost people and then that could be almost people and they lonely by the area where they don't map. After that, the census counting, we can do boundary delimitation. If they therefore draw constituencies, as the previous speaker say, we go lead with to parliament, and then they go for look at districts. Until they go for do the districting, we don't know. So in the court this district, so in the court that other one are based on the population and that cartography the way they do. Then after all of that, we go for do voter registration and center mapping. Almost voters then they within all of those cartographic areas then they and the census thing they don't do. The electoral commission therefore can sit down now and look almost voter and they within all of those areas then they and map the center them who side people and get for go vote. After they don't do all of that, then we can do the elections in self. So we don't now say this the election where we look out for in 2028. It actually starts with this cartography. But in myself time at the sit down they look say we don't miss a couple of things there. One, this cartography, it don't done. Who's tell me done? What will they do with them? Or how the process they? As I said, the press, the institutions themselves, they don't tell me anything. Pass like me here and I also they say, well, the cartography don't done, then they try for do A, B, C, and D. But I believe say people they need the citizen get for know actually waiting they happen. Because at this point in time, we don't want to miss what we miss leading up to 2018 and 2023. That one not for talk. We miss a whole lot of things, and at that me don't they see they come up so back against small cartography at this point in time. We don't even know if you don't done. Now, the census timeline after this cartography, waiting me see, waiting census tell we. Well, census will take place in 2026, so 10 December. they not get a definitive timeline. Who stand this census they take place? Me and you know. Sierra Leoneans they don't know. And as Salone people and they can't do this census for. So we don't even know what's in the happen. Now, going further from that, a very serious situation. The ECSL not give a strategic plan yet for explain to we how they want to use this census data. Today, we don't know who side and they we don't know what they want for do. I don't want to exclude the tripartite arrangement or any other thing, but taking the ECSL as a standalone for INSEF, by now, from the 2024, when the 2024 strategy ECSL electoral calendar done, they're supposed for them get an electoral calendar where they start in 2025 and end in 2029. Up to this day, we not see any of them three missing link, or I will call them broken points there today. So without transparency in all of them 4 steps they are so. The rest of the process, me they see and say, they get for collapse. We're not going to talk about fairness. If we the people then, we don't know almost people in the lonely, or how they cut lonely, or we don't know how they cut me farm with them place now, Geleumbaja, or bien Karine. We don't know. Now, we don't look at all of them in the day. Salone law, the Census Act, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, the Public Elections Act, all supposed to work together. Me not a lawyer, and actually know section, this blah, 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 and all the things we're inside, but technically, I know say, the Census Act for produce the population data, the Constitution, it require equal population representation. The Public Elections Act, now Intel ECSL, for use census data for draw boundary, register voter, and for map polling centers. If the census fail, the Constitution not going to be satisfied. And the Elections Act, they're not going to implement them well. This not to politics now, waiting the law say. We know they can't debate electoral systems if they for do PR or force past the post without we not fix the data foundation, who side the data come out. It's like we they argue about the roof, where the foundation self inside the host map and the foundation bend or it broke, or you know the foundation self no good. So now when we come to the PR and district block reality, this now a system where the incumbents be done they push this PR, and under the PR we not go get constituency or ward boundaries. Instead, na district block by Bogo Jama, you na Moyamba district, you na Kenema district, you na Karine district by one whole block. And then they begin to allocate seats by them where they call population and inside district, then they shape the votes. It sounds simple, but it's not simple because the PR, it depends on accurate population data. If you will not get the census right, just at the district level, now they're saying not to constituency, just at the district level, the number of seats per district, if we reflect on the population, if the census wrong, PR, now, Botobata, is not correct. In 2023, what thing they do? They raise the threshold where the smaller party they're not able for enter parliament, and only 2. APC, SLPP, Paola, and SF, Igekobo footback. So the PR, they look and say, it amplify with data problem because the seat allocation is SF now figure, now census data, now number of people now get for use. So small mistake in SF, it creates problems with them. We take today, we don't know if now PR would they use or now first pass the post. So when people say PR, they solve everything, we get for remind we safe. PR without credible census, now just proportional confusion, it creates again. Now, institutional silence, we sit down, we know they talk. The public, some man they say, let we left there no more. La go me it's bad. But tomorrow, it they come back to you. You dey left now say you dey go fair it, but you know they talk about this, you know they talk about that. But it they come back to you. Next strategic plan, 2020 to 2024, it don't expire. Till now, they not publish any replacement, no roadmap for boundary delimitation. Who's telling we get for do voter registration? Who's telling we get for do center mapping? They not tell anybody yet. Me and you as Sierra Leoneans, we they pay tax and now we they pay the government, the government of Sierra Leone. They're not able to tell we waiting they go on up to this time. And we they say we they expect elections in 2028. Let me be honest. The silence is not institutional. The press, they don't fail for do investigative pressure, for pressure some of their institution. Then this conversation where this way are they talk so, not to say that I they blame anybody. Now out of waiting me see, me own experience, the press, I know they blame them, but they know they do much investigative things. They just encourage the heads of institution and for can sit down, can't tell people and waiting the institution and they feel for tell people them, but not to waiting the people and suppose for a so that is so every day then go get one headline, tomorrow we get one another headline just for what they call the opposition always a reactive role they play. When the incumbents do one thing, then the opposition reacts. But we not ever see outside the opposition take something or may not notice them yet. You will get one or two people with them, yeah, just one or two, but their voice not will go far if as an institution, the opposition, and not say APC, all opposition, and not say APC opposition, and not say this all waiting at opposition parties. They know they come for can't tell we say now this and that and that. They just they focus on political advantage instead of the technical accountability. Waiting them for bring the accountability them for bring out to the people who just get quite a handful where they do and because they're small or they look and see, but that person then are A, B, C, and D, they make much impact. So if the press not they bring them in and they out instead of they kind of bring sensationalism inside waiting and they bring instead of them scrutinize the incumbent, the government in power, the institutions then way responsible. Then the opposition they know they bring professionalism kind of say everybody want be president tomorrow, everybody want be minister, everybody want be all of that. Accountability they become a shouting match instead of a civic process. It therefore be a civic process, now civic responsibility for every Sierra Leonean. We get huge human cost because of all of that. Behind all the data, census, center mapping, voter data, and all that thing, it holds human dignity. Now that we forget as Sierra Leoneans. All this data where we pass with, it holds human dignity. When the boundaries are wrong, the communities go be misrepresented. We're not go able to represent the communities well. If we contest census data, that means to say that data they get kobo foot, and we they misallocate the resources. That one day, I know I'm going to too much because misallocation of resources now that we don't see since 2018 to up to this time. So when the press, the opposition, and we self they fail,
yeah.
When the opposition and we say they fail for bring accountability into the thing they are, so the whole country they lost their voice in multiple places through governance, through neglect, and all of those things. It's not just a technical failure, now, a moral failure. We get instead of people and bring accountability. Now bloggers they cause some Salone they tell you say in they pay blogger for talk. All of their responsibility then it rests on us.